When someone brings up Street Fighter, it's mainly in a conversation about some of the most exciting video game competitions in gaming history. The series has had some low and some high times, but it's clear that Street Fighter 6 aims to keep the series on top through its fresh new character designs and mechanics. However, this entry is the first time that I've seen non-Street Fighter fans interested in the series, and I believe this is by design. Before we get into the video, we'd like to thank our Patreon supporters for making this possible. Please take a second to check out patreon.com/noisypixel to support independent game journalism.
Come on, man. Are you really gonna be the type to jump before you...
I participated in an extended gameplay preview of Street Fighter 6 to check out its Fighting Grounds offerings. With the current roster of 18, I found something to enjoy about each character and the core mechanics of this new entry. Let's get something straight. I wouldn't consider myself the Street Fighter dude on staff, but I was tasked with this preview, so I'm sorry I can't give you a breakdown of the metagame and various combos. However, I can say that I had a really good time. Fighting Ground will likely be where you'll spend most of your time playing Street Fighter 6. This is where you'll find the modes of Street Fighter 5 for a more competitive experience. From arcade mode to rank matches to team battles, it's all here. Arcade mode is where I had the most fun as it expanded on your character of choice's story and the reasons why they're actually fighting. Upon completing, you'll unlock some collectibles, but its primarily service is to introduce the roster. If you're trying to get good with the character, Combo Trial is available that will allow you to practice some cool maneuvers. These range in complexity, but it's also straightforward training for those trying to master a particular character. The ongoing trend I see with this game is how it caters to new and old players. There are various systems for each. Where competitive players may look past these options, they are needed to keep the community growing, and I feel like Street Fighter 6 has it right. I tried to play with the various new control schemes, but I still lean towards the classic design. I can see why the modern and dynamic control schemes are available, but my muscle memory of quarter turns won't seem to loosen up. Still, I found some fun executing combos and specials utilizing the modern controls. One significant system is the drive gauge, which allows you to parry attacks, execute an overdrive, and even counterattack. It's one of the most important new systems in the game and opens up a handful of possibilities in battle. It can definitely be the make or break of some high stakes fights, as players must balance the usage of the drive gauge to not exhaust it. I should mention that the button input for this depends on your current control scheme. Honestly, even as a casual player, I had a lot more fun in Fighting Grounds than in World Tour mode. I can see the appeal of World Tour as players level up their characters, customize their movesets, and exist in a world straight out of Final Fight, but I just found it overly corny and easily manipulated. For example, I learned that you can just spam a kick to get through most enemies, which removed the challenge from the experience, leaving me to run around beating up everyone I encountered. Street Fighter 6 is aiming to be the best fighting game of 2023. It knows its audience, but doesn't forget about the casual player. Its competitive modes are all intact, with a solid roster of returning and new characters that even have me excited to witness them during competitive play. I look forward to seeing these new modes evolve, but what is offered is a very robust Street Fighter experience. Street Fighter 6 is coming to PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC on June 2nd, 2023. Thanks for watching. This video is brought to you by our supporters on Patreon. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers providing independent gaming coverage through news, reviews, previews, and more. Check out our Patreon to help support our continued growth and subscribe to keep up with all our future content.
Noisy Pixel.